This time on Highway Thru Hell.
I need police, fire, and ambulance.
A terrifying night
Colton, you need to sit.
hits close to home
This is unbelievable.
and brings a towing family together. A load of heavy metal
Just don't let it swing too much.
has Merv and Dylan
Send us all to the moon.
under live wires.
Holy.
And an off-road adventure takes a chilling turn.
Wait. Whoa, whoa.
Slipping a little here and there, so be careful. I'll stick with slow. Slow and steady wind race.
In the deep chill of winter, 25 miles south of Merritt, BC.
One big black ice sheet.
A reliable towing heavy wrecker patrols the Coquihalla Highway.
Reliables on police rotation this week.
A rapid change in the freezing level has operator James Luke keeping a close eye on road conditions.
The highways are gone bad, so taking the black sheep up and we're going hill pulling.
Just after 10 p.m.,
What's going on up there?
a disturbing call
The tow truck just crashed into the divider.
crackles over the radio.
The flat deck went into the ditch there.
The only tow truck that has passed me in the last 2 minutes has been Colton.
James arrives.
That better not be him.
Looks like truck's destroyed.
Oh my God.
As he approaches the scene,
Holy, I just drove by that truck. Jeez.
a sickening feeling sets in.
I'm expecting the worst. I'm expecting to see somebody dead.
But just a few feet away,
Colton, you okay?
reliable driver Colton Olson is out of the wreck in a state of shock.
He's very confused. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. Okay, sit down over here. Just sit down. Just sit down.
guy I'm worried about.
Inside his truck, one of Colton's customers
Stop.
is trapped.
Okay, hold on. I'm calling 911. Oh my God. We need police, fire, and ambulance. We have a passenger trapped inside the truck.
On the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option.
Tow truck crashed into the divider.
A major accident involving one of his own
We need police, fire, and ambulance.
has James Luke calling 911.
Holy. Colton, you need to sit.
Flat deck operator Colton Olson lost control on black ice and collided with the back of a semi.
There was 3 occupants inside the tow truck. One of them's our driver. He's limping.
The guy is still inside there.
There's another passenger that is stuck inside the tow truck. It's a pretty bad one. Holy man, you need to sit down. Come on.
Can't put any weight on the right side of my body.
Oh my God.
Emergency services on scene yet? Fire rescue just come ripping up out of Merritt here.
Help is on the way.
I hear sirens.
They're in there right now.
Ram the gas up.
They gotta get him out of the truck.
First responders cut through the wreckage.
Got it? Yeah, cutting.
Using the hydraulic jaws of life. And James calls reliable towing's owner.
Suki, you need to get up here now. It is not good. It's just better to have him on a situation like this, considering it's involving one of our own.
How was the passenger? I'm not sure.
Got it still? Yep. Okay. Let me know when you're through. You're through, yeah.
The passenger is out.
Tell me everybody got out of that okay. He's all good.
and has escaped serious injury.
It's definitely a huge weight that's being lifted. Knowing that this person's gonna live to see another day.
Owner Suki Manj arrives to support his crew.
You're worried about them, you're worried about the people that were involved in the accidents. It's a pretty stressful situation.
So how did this happen? Who did he hit?
That rig. From the point of impact, which was just past the trailer, it took the guy that long to stop.
This is what happens. The weather changes here. People don't recognize that it's still treacherous conditions.
Suki knows about the dangers of this highway all too well. He was a police officer for 23 years and worked many accident scenes on the Coke.
Whether you're an owner of a tow operation or if you're a police officer, you want to make sure everyone gets home safely.
It actually busted it
Busted right off.
right off there.
Yeah, look at this. Everything's broken.
Dangerous game, man. Dangerous game.
To assess his injuries, Colton is sent to hospital.
I'm really worried for Colton. Hopefully he's okay.
Definitely appreciate what they do, but hope I never need their services. Big 10-4.
And first responders cleared the scene.
Okay, I'll go help you with that.
Okay.
Now the reliable team has to do the unthinkable.
This is the part that's gonna suck.
Tow what's left of their own truck.
So what do we need to do?
Throw one up over top of it.
Okay.
It's really hard, but we gotta do what we gotta do in this case.
The front end is so mangled,
Okay, lift.
it must be chained to the tow bar.
Holy Lord, buddy. There's a lot of damage. It's just destroyed.
The road's open back up again, right? Yeah, they've opened it up. Traffic's moving through there slowly.
This road's icy still.
As James leaves the scene,
Sorry to hear about your instructor.
the gravity of the event sinks in.
We're just happy everybody's okay. Bit banged up, but they're okay.
Absolutely. Good to hear you guys are okay.
Emotionally strained. I think that's probably going to be the best words to describe it. Knowing that someone could have died in this wreck is running huge through me right now. Colton didn't do anything wrong. He was more concerned about the guy that was trapped. These things definitely, they'll haunt you day in, day out. It just doesn't go away.
I can't see where I'm going.
Slow, more snow.
60 miles south, near the town of Hope,
I just passed a tow truck. He's on his way up the hill there.
a Jamie Davis heavy wrecker is dispatched up Highway 3.
Into the darkness we go.
Cam Nino is back behind the wheel of the General after a tough break. On a recent job,
Oh, what the?
a cracked clutch shut down Cam's winch
Broken, cracked.
and put the brakes on Jamie's classic workhorse.
Cam's back, my winch is down again.
But upon closer inspection,
See a crack right there.
severe cold and metal fatigue was to blame.
It's a 40-year-old machine. This isn't Cam.
Tonight, Cam heads up the narrow mountain road
The conditions are real bad right now, though.
to help another operator in trouble.
Visibility is really low. You know, it's a cardinal rule. Never leave another tow guy out in the ditch.
The driver is stranded on a notorious blind corner.
A lot of stuff's happened there over the years. I've been there a lot of times. And we've got to give him a hand.
Oh, there we go, right here. We got the tow truck here. He's on a really bad corner.
The operator left the road on the tight, slippery turn.
There was a tractor trailer right here. He came backwards at me, so I moved over that way. You can see where I went, right?
It's a dangerous corner, to say the least. Something as simple as that can turn deadly real quick.
Before Cam leaves his truck,
We're gonna have a heavy wrecker in the southbound lane here.
he uses his radio to make sure drivers know he's there.
Just keep her slow for us, please. Thank you.
It's probably your most important tool to have. To talk to other truckers, tell them where he is and what's going on.
Waiting for traffic control could take hours.
This guy's stuck. He's a hazard to motorists.
So Cam
How's it going?
needs to act quickly.
Can you believe this? I don't want to get hit, right?
Cam has to analyze the whole thing and make the best decision.
I got my pylons there. I want around the corner, too.
It's very dangerous. Okay, let's get going here before we get hit. I'm tense, but I still got my mind on the job. Okay, you want to grab a chain?
Working beside the blind corner,
This is so slick right there. We'll have to go backwards.
Cam moves fast
Well, I'm not worried about this way. I'm worried about this way.
to get the tow operator out of danger.
I definitely want to get him out of harm's way. Hopefully, it's going to be a quick one. I'm in the westbound lane. I'll be out of here in about 2 minutes.
But as he gets into position to pull,
Son of a bitch.
I'm slipping a little here.
Okay. Stop.
Road's getting pretty slick out here. Good tow truck, lights flashing. Be careful.
on Highway 3,
I'm in the westbound lane. I'll be out of here in about 2 minutes.
Cam's in a race to recover another tow operator on a slick curve.
It's a complete blind corner, and it's sheer ice. It's not a good spot to be in.
Despite Cam's warning on the radio moments ago,
I'm slowing her down.
a loaded semi rounds the bend
Go ahead, driver. I'll let you go here.
and tries to brake on the slick downhill.
I'm slipping a little here.
Okay. Stop. You never want to see a trailer coming sideways down the hill at you.
Go!
You all right, driver?
Yeah, I spun out a little bit, but I'll try to sneak by you.
You can put all the signs and cones out you want, but if the road conditions are not allowing you to stop, it's just gonna happen.
Thanks for the heads up. It's nice to see your cones out there before the corner.
The driver is safely on his way,
Have a safe trip, eh?
but Cam's job isn't over. He still needs to get the operator off the corner.
It's dangerous. My blood's pumping right now. Okay, let's get out of here before something else happens. He's still in the ditch and he still needs help, so try to get him out as quick as we can.
One tug,
We got him out.
and Cam has the deck truck back on the road.
Have a good night.
Now let's get off the hill safely. Okay, guys, we're all cleaned up here.
Okay, sounds good.
At the end of the day, nobody got hurt, and the job got done. He's safe and he's on his way home now. You know, that's the thing about here. A simple job is never just a simple job.
In Merritt, at the reliable tow yard,
We just got back to the yard with the truck.
James returns with the company's heavily damaged deck truck. And one of their own is in hospital.
Big eye opener. Big eye opener.
Look how twisted it is.
Lucky to be alive, man. The last thing I want is a coworker in that predicament.
That's what they do. Put their lives on the line every damn day.
When one of us hurts, we all hurt.
One by one, crew members see the impact of a split-second moment.
Doing this job, there could be some very serious consequences. We just all want to get home at the end of the day.
Look at that alternator.
The truck can be replaced,
This is unbelievable.
but company owner Suki Manj knows the accident will be felt for some time.
We're like a family, and that's why it's important for everyone to be there.
2 hours after the crash, an unexpected face walks into the garage.
How you doing?
I'm not broken.
You look a little broken.
I'm not broken.
Colton was released from hospital with minor injuries.
My left leg's still good.
For him to walk back in is pretty impressive.
Just glass there.
Yeah, glass.
Some of the toughest people in the world, they're tow operators. Yeah, it's good that he's good.
I'm really worried about him because he's a young fellow. He's just started driving. Colton will be dealing with the trauma every time he gets behind the wheel of a tow truck.
I bet you if that rack wasn't there, that car would be sitting in the back seat.
Absolutely.
There'd be definitely fatals in this.
It really opens your eyes on how much risk you take.
The dreams will happen. The PTSD will happen. I honestly am gonna be surprised if he gets back in the tow truck.
The next morning,
Drove into the ditch?
in the hills near Agassiz, BC,
Yeah, he's not in a very good spot.
Mission Towing's Truck 90 heads to an urgent call.
We're just heading up to Morris Valley. Got a call for a rolled over semi-truck up there. Don't know much this time.
Dylan Greenwood has been called in to a heavy job on a narrow road.
Right around the corner, the gas crashed. Oh, wow.
She dragged herself into the ditch there pretty good.
That didn't look like a fun ride.
We got a truck that's on its side.
Lucky you didn't take out that telephone pole.
It's pretty messed up. Yeah, it's torn apart.
Hauling a heavy load, the rig entered the tight corner. Rolled, spilled its cargo, and nearly knocked out a power pole.
The guy come around a little too quick and lost control on the corner.
Now Dylan has to recover the transport
Going into the bushes here.
and a mass of metal. Heavy-duty construction piles, each weighing 7,000 pounds.
They're big, long, awkward pipes. They take these things and they put a big, gigantic diesel hammer on top of them, and then it hammers them into the bedrock.
Dylan must find a way to get 30 tons of steel piling out of the ditch.
It's a bad situation. Getting this job done is going to be a tricky one.
Don't know how they're gonna flop it over. Are they pulling that truck out?
In the Fraser Valley,
Yeah, I just laid over. She dragged herself into the ditch there pretty good.
Dylan faces a flipped tractor trailer with an extraordinary load.
It's going to be difficult to get this job done.
60,000 pounds of heavy-duty piling lay scattered beside the wreck.
Well, he did the hard part and unloaded the load for us.
But first, the rig will have to be flipped back onto its wheels.
Yeah, second records up there now.
Mission Truck 80 and operator Steve White arrive on scene.
Holy crap.
Because this recovery calls for 2 trucks.
Carnage, parts laying everywhere. This is going to be fun.
With 2 powerful wreckers,
Pull ahead so you're like right on the edge of that ditch. Yeah.
Dylan and Steve have enough iron to get the job done. But barely enough space to work in.
We're on a narrow road that's winding through the mountains. It's a tight situation.
The cramped confines could put the wreck and wreckers on a collision course.
Good to pull.
Everything looks all right.
Now go ahead, Steve.
The tractor trailer begins to roll.
Keep going, keep going.
But as it reaches the tipping point,
Okay, watch those.
Steve is running out of room.
I hope we can get them out without any damage to any of our trucks.
It's not gonna move.
Hold on, hold on.
24 miles west in Mission, a surprise visitor returns to the tow yard.
Been a while since I've been here.
For the first time since a life-altering event.
That's good exercise for me today, hey? That's a good walk.
Yep.
Company boss Ken DePerrin
Brought a few in, it looks like.
is in the care of his longtime partner, Val.
Nice to see him here. It's where he feels at home. It's where he feels the best.
Ken suffered a major heart attack earlier this winter.
I was very close.
Don't they?
There.
Are they out already?
They're done.
That was quick.
Since then, Ken's been on a long road to recovery.
Some people aren't lucky and don't come out of it. I'm just lucky I did.
That's a neat old truck. Needed lots of history there.
He's gone through a lot. It's been really, really hard.
Ken is still under doctor's orders to take it slow.
I was still in a lot of pain. Not allowed to lift any heavy chains. Not allowed to pull any cable. This really affects me for towing.
There you go. I like the pressure sometimes. Maybe that's part of my problem.
Hard on me. It is. But I gotta rely on everybody else, and that's all there is to it.
At the job east of Mission,
Hey, watch yourself.
Ken's crew
Too close.
have reached a critical moment.
You don't want to hit the truck.
The wreck is lining up with the back of Steve's wrecker.
I can see that the trailer is shifted, which is cutting down his landing zone. You don't want that.
We're gonna roll her.
As it came down,
That close?
the wreck
Uh-oh.
made contact.
I didn't quite have as much room as you did. We had the room till this trailer started to slide. I really don't want that to happen.
But a bumper on the trailer softened the blow.
No damage. That's all that matters.
Not too bad. Just by the skin of our teeth there.
A tractor. Good. Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
Steve leaves the scene with the tractor. But the next stage of the recovery will be a heavyweight battle.
The pipe is a bit of a pain in the ass to get it out. It'll be a hard job.
The situation calls for something to be able to lift these things and load them back onto the trailer. We gotta get a rotator out here. We gotta call Merv out.
It's gonna be a tow truck party. Yeah, we're gonna go do a little bit of crane work.
Aggressive Towing's 50-ton rotator and operator Chris Mervin are dispatched to the scene.
In a rotator, I can reach over the side, I can reach over the corners. You have a lot more options.
Wow. It's gonna be a juggling act for sure.
For Dylan,
What's going on?
What's going on, buddy?
Merv is more than just a familiar face.
Funny to see you here. Just traveling by.
He's a mentor.
We're gonna play a game of pickup sticks.
Merv taught me how to drive. And I sort of picked up a few things from him. We work well together.
But right away,
This is gonna be pretty tight.
Merv spots a hazard right above the scene.
About 30 feet up is the power lines. It's definitely gonna be interesting.
And shutting off the power isn't an option.
Cut the power to this valley. You're cutting power to thousands of people.
Go back across here in front of the tractor.
Working underneath the power lines, Merv must lift each 7,000-pound steel pipe onto a trailer while the wires are live.
Well, we gotta stay 10 feet away from the top ones. We'll just do it all really low.
Yeah.
We're operating underneath power lines. If you mess this up, you stand a pretty good chance of something catastrophic happening.
We'll grab them one at a time, bring them in.
The only way is to just lift them one by one, slowly but surely, and get them loaded up and out of there.
But before Merv gets to work,
19.
each 50-foot-long pipe must be carefully measured and marked.
It makes it a little easier when we're lining up the straps, so it's right in the middle. 30s, 25s.
Find the centers of them so we can balance them as we lift them up.
We're good.
See if we can get our belly wrapped.
The first pipe is rigged and ready.
We gotta stay away from those lines. Otherwise it could arc over to our trucks and send us all to the moon.
The rotator starts to lift.
Okay guys, jump out of there.
Getting out of here.
Everybody's clear on the other side?
And Merv cautiously works the controls.
Just don't let it swing too much. This is gonna be the sketchy one. Nice and easy.
In the Fraser Valley,
Just don't let it swing too much.
Merv is threading the needle,
Watch your heads, boys.
flying nearly 4 tons of heavy metal directly below live wires.
Lifting them straight up would put my boom in contact with some power lines above. That's never a good scene.
Unreal.
Merv and his rotator were called in to help Dylan clean up a wreck site.
Look at that. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And get a grip on the 50-foot-long piles.
Yeah, 3 inches.
But Merv and Dylan are discovering
Too much.
each awkward load
Whoa, 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 whoa.
has a different balancing point.
You okay?
Yeah.
The pipe actually filled full of dirt during the accident.
The center point of the pipe is no longer the center point of our lift.
So many pieces.
For each pile,
A little bit of a juggling act.
the rigging must be painstakingly adjusted to find the center of gravity.
There's no rushing it. We gotta do what we gotta do to get those things lifted to the right spot.
The recovery runs into night,
Pull on that cable for a second.
and Mother Nature
Oh, man.
adds a fresh layer of difficulty.
It's starting to snow.
Heavy snow.
Watch yourself, Dylan.
It's coming down fast.
Touching the ground.
Now we're getting icy conditions on the pipes.
Yeah, get out of there, boys.
It's another hazard
Whoa, 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 whoa.
to the frustrating final stage.
Only 10,000-pound rolling pin.
Close, but not quite, eh?
Need to get these loaded up ASAP.
But Merv and Dylan only have to look up to see why they still must take things slow,
Pick up this end a little bit.
carefully avoiding the live lines above.
If we don't do this right,
Okay, block it.
it could be a very dangerous situation.
One more to go.
Nine long hours into the recovery,
Drop her down.
30 tons of steel pilings are back on a truck
Knock her loose.
Throw some straps on her and get the hell out of here.
and ready to roll.
Beautiful.
Okay, buddy. That was a fun game of pickup sticks.
Bye. Thanks for coming out.
See you on the next rounder.
When I work with Merv, he's like a big brother.
Have a good night.
See you later.
Went pretty well. Dylan, he's a good guy to work for and work around.
Time to go. Yeah, we're rolling now.
"110 miles northeast near Merritt.
There's some good trails up here.
James Luke is ready to blow off some steam after a tough few days for Team Reliable.
Some days, the stress of the job is extremely bad. So we're gonna have some fun up in the mountains.
James is helping his friend Brian Chivers,
Well, I'm off-roading.
who got himself into trouble at a well-known off-roading site.
It's called the Flats. I've pulled many vehicles out of there.
Okay, you can go that way.
Brian's not just a buddy. He's one of Reliable's heavy mechanics.
Brian is the guy who takes care of the black sheep. When I break it, he fixes it.
But today,
So why is your truck in a lake?
the tables have turned. Brian needs help.
Maybe he should stay off the ball.
Maybe, but
He took his bush truck, he went up the mountain, and I got the phone call saying, "Help, I'm stuck."
As James pulls up,
There it is.
his fun job is revealed
Oh my God.
on a frozen pond.
I find the front end completely submerged underwater, and the ice is probably 8 inches thick. I know this isn't going to be easy.
James and Brian
Hey, Adam.
aren't alone.
Come here.
Co-worker Adam LeBeau has arrived with his own 4x4.
Off-roading with friends. It's an adrenaline rush.
Okay, go.
It's a lot of fun.
Right away, Adam tows a winch line out onto the ice.
We're a different breed up here.
Okay. You don't want to go too much farther.
We do things a little more crazier. And we really care about our toys.
But it's no laughing matter, saving the trapped truck.
With the amount of ice, how thick it is, there's a lot of resistance.
Start cutting blocks around it.
Brian uses a chainsaw to carve up the ice.
We have to cut blocks and sections of ice away to break a truck free.
Okay, let's try pulling.
Now James will use a special technique to reel in his catch.
I'm doing a method called fishing. Lift the boom all the way up. As you're bringing it down, you reel your lines in.
Okay, watch yourself. Hold on. Hey, there we go.
The back wheels are out.
Hopefully the front end goes up.
But the front wheels are hung up.
Ice is going underneath the truck and causing a lot of resistance. It's not a good scene.
Adam, don't stand there.
Oh, wait.
Near Merritt, BC,
Gonna have to break more ice, I think.
a truck trapped in ice
It just dragged me back.
is taking James for a ride.
Gonna roll it. See? Look at my truck.
Oh, wait.
Whoa, Holy, that's pulling hard. Oh my God.
What seemed like a simple recovery
Hold on.
is now putting the reliable 1-ton at risk.
I want it to come up easily, but it's not working out that way.
Yeah, I'm not rolling this.
I gotta stop and come up with another plan.
James grabs a second line and walks it out to the ice.
No, not looking good.
But Brian, the truck's owner,
I'm gonna try to bust the ice around it a bit.
has to break out the chainsaw once again.
We have to free up some of the ice underneath the truck. Hopefully deal with the situation.
Okay, watch your hands.
With 2 lines and less ice in the way, the battered pickup
It's out.
is finally out of the water.
Brian, I think you're gonna owe me big after this one. Only took all day, but it's out.
Got it up, got it out of the water. I feel great.
So Brian, what did we learn from this experience?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
After being submerged,
It might go.
Brian's truck isn't out of the woods yet.
This truck's been to hell and back.
Dude, if that thing starts, I'm gonna laugh.
But if we can make it run, we're gonna drive it out of the bush.
The ice-cold bath
No.
has poured water on their plan.
We'll just drag it out.
So James will have to tow it out over rugged terrain.
Towing it out is not a great thing. Going from 16,000, 17,000 pounds to upwards of 21,000. This road is covered in mud and ice,
We're totally hitting the puddle on the way out.
and it's not the smoothest road.
Moving out,
Holy Lord.
It's a rough 1 mile ride back to the main road.
Sweet. That's a gooder.
Over bumps and icy ruts.
Oh, dude. Get in there. I broke through the ice. Stuck.
Near Merritt, BC. An off-road rescue.
Holy Lord.
And a rough ride home.
Oh, dude.
Comes to an abrupt halt.
I broke through the ice. I'm supposed to be the off-road guy, and now I'm stuck. Oops.
With his wheels swallowed by the icy ruts.
Wrap this around the base of that tree.
James will have to rescue himself.
Tie a strap to a tree and run a winch line. Okay, so Brian, when we go to do this, want you in the truck, put it in 4 high, throttle at about 2,000. Good. Hopefully this tree is strong enough to pull me out. Okay, you in reverse?
Yeah.
Okay, back up.
Brian gives it some throttle.
Don't spin.
And James works the controls.
Go.
To keep the winch line tight.
Definitely don't want to make the call to the boss saying that his truck is stuck in the mud. I need to get this done. Keep going. Keep going.
The tree has helped James and Brian
We're out now.
get back on track.
Okay, let's get out of here. Job's over. I'm going home, and I guess I'm gonna wash the tow truck. That's insane, man. I can't believe just right through the ice. That was fun.
Yeah.
Brian's helped me out many times, so a favor returned. Never a dull moment.
Later that day, in Merritt, the sheared-off cab of a tow truck stands as a sobering reminder in the reliable yard. 2 nights ago,
The tow truck just crashed into the divider.
Can't put any weight on the right side of your body.
Colton survived a collision with the back of a semi.
That's one of the worst situations to deal with. It's not easy on somebody.
Miraculously, he walked away with only minor injuries. But today,
It's okay, as long as you can't see what it is, it's all good.
office manager Kristen Araneda and the team
What am I gonna write?
are preparing something special to say goodbye.
Colton has decided to move on, and we support that decision.
Gather round, reliable crew.
We support each other. We're like one big family. And we kid around.
So we're gonna miss you, buddy.
I'm gonna miss you guys too.
It was good having you around, wrecking our We come bearing gifts. Anytime you're in a serious accident, it makes you wonder, is this the job for you?
All the best, good luck. We will miss you.
You're one of the lucky ones to live. So why do the same job over that almost killed you?
We thought about these gifts for a long time, and they mean a lot.
This one?
Colton's last present is a souvenir from the fateful night.
Yeah, buddy. Something to remember it by.
Thank you, guys.
It's time to move on, and it's totally understandable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna start warming. I'm gonna miss them.
You know how much me and this guy have been through?
Oh, no way.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
There's 2 trucks here.
Double cross.
Oh, God.
Mitch and Merv dance.
We're trying to salvage a loader.
After 2 trucks tango.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We gotta be real careful here.
An unstable situation
Come on back. Whoa!
rocks Jamie's world.
What in the...
Oh, I don't know about this.
And Gord digs deep.
What have you guys done here?
To save a sinking loader.
Stop!